What's up, everybody? Bear with me here. I'm trying to figure out how to change my phone to widescreen mode. So bear with me. I'm doing this different. I'm doing it from my phone so I can look at my computer and see the chat and everything. So, and this should be much clearer also. I just got to figure out how to change the view. It says orientation is locked. Rotate the screen. Yep, back. Bear with me. I can already see on my computer this looks much clearer. I just got to figure out how to get into widescreen mode. Yeah, something very weird is happening here. You want to see a penis knife? I'll give you a sneak peek. I don't know how to change this orientation. I'm trying to figure it out. That doesn't do it. The way I'm going to get good at this is to keep doing it. Can you only go in this mode? Well, we'll just leave it right there. We're just going to go this mode. Let me get this thing mounted up here where y'all can see everything. Got you up a little higher than normal. By the way, the kits went on sale today. I have 3 left. 7 of them sold already, so which is awesome. Thank all of you so much. I really do appreciate it. You guys rock. Okay, now I can see the chat. This is amazing. I just got to figure out how to get my phone in widescreen mode. I don't know how to do that yet. I guess I had to do it when I set this up, maybe? When I set the live stream up? I really don't know. What's in everybody's pocket today? Let's do a pocket check. For me, it's the Artisan Cutlery Ahab. Love this knife, man. So good, so good. I should have bought one of these a long time ago. I don't know why I didn't. They currently have the G10 version on sale for $50, a little under $50, which is amazing. And y'all are probably looking at the title of this video and wondering, what in the hell is he talking about? And I wouldn't blame you at all. Factor. How do you rotate it on the L cap? Is there a way to do it while you're live streaming on the iPhone? When I go to rotate the phone, it tells me it's locked. Here, y'all gonna get seasick here. When I go to rotate the phone, I get up, a message pops up on my screen. It says orientation is locked. Rotate device back. How do I unlock the orientation? I don't see any option to do that. McKenna, oh, that's an awesome knife. I love that knife. That's a Mallory. No, that's not Mallory. That's Isham. Elijah Isham design. What's up, Storm? I'm trying to look at the settings while I'm talking to you guys, so I can rotate the camera to look at my ugly mug. That's not what I want to do. It gives me no options to change anything. Hey, Kirby. Sorry about the screen orientation. It just will not change for me. I guess it's something I had to do when I created the stream on my phone. So we're just going to do this stream in this mode, unfortunately, or I have to cancel it and start over. And by the time I figure that out, it'll be my bedtime. So, hey, Brian, how you doing? That beautiful, beautiful knife from a very ugly designer is heading back your way tomorrow, sir. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Swipe up from the bottom of your screen to where the volume, brightness, etc. If the block swipe up is YouTube, or I'm coming back. Sorry, that won't work. I'm trying to figure this out, guys. Sorry. Swipe down. Problem is, if I move YouTube out of my way, it pauses the stream. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I can't figure it out. I'll have to play around with it on the next one. But I'm going to start doing this more often. It's down from the top right corner. Make sure. Okay. Ah, down. Now I got something. And where does screen orientation at? I don't see anything about screen orientation. I see my Wi-Fi, airplane mode, volume, brightness. Oh, there's a camera button there. Yeah, I don't see anything about rotating the screen. Mike, what should I be looking at here to make that change? Then I'm going to show y'all Craig's penis knife. We can get this figured out. I'll show it to you either way, but is the stream still going? Or did it freeze? Little lock icon with a circle around it. Okay, I see that icon. Okay, it wasn't red. Now I just did that and it's red. So let me see if that fixed it. See if it'll let me change. Nope. Orientation is locked. I think it's done through YouTube, man. I think it's something in YouTube. Because whenever I record videos, I don't have this problem. Let me turn the unlock off. Portrait orientation lock off. Okay. But when I go back to YouTube, I'm still getting that same message. It will not let me switch it over. You guys are seeing things sideways there. On my screen, there's a pop-up that says orientation is locked. Rotate device back. But my orientation is not locked on my phone, so it's locked in YouTube somehow. I'm not sure how to undo it, but I will figure it out in the future. All right, I want to show you guys a couple things real quick. I think these are pretty much sold out. I don't want to say there are any left. My messages, that's kind of why this got delayed. I made the video public for everybody, for the drivers. Good. Everybody wants these things, so I think they may be sold out. I don't want to, there may be a couple left, but I don't know. I'm waiting on a couple payments, so. Okay, one just sold, another one just sold. Shane, if you're in here, thank you, sir. I will send you your tracking after the stream and drop it off at the post office tomorrow. And low budget basin back driver. Low budget basin back. Okay. So, am I frozen again? Jeez. One of these days I'm gonna figure this shit out. We're just gonna have to deal with portrait mode for today. No worries, Heidi. No worries. There's a box heading your way tomorrow too. And Zachary, I need to talk to you offline about something you might be interested in. I'll message you after this. Let's just say, I love it, but I don't need another one. So channel members are going to get special deals, and I'm going to work out a special deal. As a matter of fact, all you channel members, you're going to see a video come out tomorrow night or Tuesday night showing you some knives with some really good pricing. That's those knives are in the knife sale, but these are the knives I talk to sellers about offering channel members a special deal. So I'm gonna make a video tomorrow, I think, and show you those knives. There's five to 10 knives that are going to be marked down really low. I'll give you a hint on one. Actually, I'll just tell you one. Max Ace Black Mirror, $120, basically new in the box. So that's one of them. That Paramilitary 3, that's brand new. Probably the same price, $120, which is $50 under retail. So, yeah. I'm grateful that Brian sent me that knife. I mean, I signed. By the way, if you guys are in the Blue Creek Knives Knife Nerd Club, Brian just canceled it. He canceled everybody's subscriptions. I guess they're not going to do it anymore. He said it's just too much for him to handle. So, all right. So here's the penis knife. This is an amazing knife. I love this knife so much. I love this knife almost as much as I love my own penis. You know what I mean? This is a transparent knives regrind. I call it the penis knife because in pictures, this blade looks like a penis, especially in the pictures Craig took of it. But my goodness, guys, it's not just the look of the knife and the blade, the finish on the blade. The action, the tolerances he must get this thing down to make the action better. It's truly amazing what Brian at Transparent Knives does with these knives. It's so much smoother than a regular AD 20.5. I mean, so much smoother. I can feel a little movement in this, you know what I mean? All of them. In the other titanium one, I feel a little movement. But, which still, on the transparent, this is not my knife, by the way. This is Craig's knife. He sent it in for me to check out. I think he said Magna Cut. This says something here on top of the blade, TK-27, transparent knives-27. But the steel is not marked on here unless it's inside under the scale. But if I remember correctly, Craig said he got Magna Cut. Is Craig in here? I don't know if he is or not. Let me see. Let me check real quick here. No, he's not in here, unfortunately. But he may pop in here in a minute, so yeah. It's not just a better still with a perfect heat treat. I mean, heat treated to perfection. That mark you see there was me being an idiot and taking a Sharpie and making a, you can figure out what I was trying to make there. I'll wipe it off with some rubbing alcohol. I thought about titling this video, let's play with Craig's dick hole knife. It looks like a penis hole. It's got a hole in it. Yeah, man, Brian over at Transparent Knives, dude, he's a freaking wizard. Because it's not just the blade still's better. The tolerances around the pivot must be different. The tolerance at the lock must be different because this thing is just, it's action-wise on a different level. It's on a completely different level than any AD 20.5 I've ever felt. By the way, one of the knives that will be a deal will be that titanium AD 20.5. And I got some knives to show you guys too. I got a bunch of knives that are going to be in the knife sale. I'm not going to have time to record all these videos before the sale Friday, before it goes live to channel members on Friday. So I'm just going to pull some out here and show them to you guys. Here's one. I don't know, some of you probably want. This is the Asher Knives Sparrow, titanium Sparrow with a hole. That's going to be in the sale. Great knife. Just got to work on that pocket clip a little bit. Actually, I think Craig already lightened his up. Yeah, he did. He already it's good now then. Comes with that pocket clip so tight that, yeah, doesn't want to go in and out of jeans very well. All right, let me look at the chat and try to pay attention to the chat. That's why I did it this way. If you are just getting in here, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm an idiot. In case you were not aware and you haven't figured it out yet, I am a complete idiot 95% of the time. And for some reason, my phone is stuck in portrait mode and will not let me change it. So I'll figure that out before I do another one of these. I'm doing it differently this time. I'm streaming on my phone so I can watch the chat on my computer. Makes things much easier. Plus the video quality is so much better from my iPhone. All right, here's something else that's going to be in the knife cell. Is this one? Oh yeah, I love this knife so much. I wish I had the money for this one, but I don't. This is the Tuya knife Big Belly. I actually have a review of this knife on my channel. One of the smoothest axis lock knives you'll ever feel. Almost as smooth as this other knife that's in the knife cell. This TRM Shadow. It's a little smoother. The Shadow's a little smoother than the Big Belly, but that Big Belly's really good. Really, really good. So there's another one. Look at that grind too, man. Look at those grind lines on that knife. Looks so good. The access to the tabs on the axis lock are so good. Yeah, pretty awesome. So what we're going to be giving away here in a little bit, I'm going to give away one of my driver kits, but we'll get there momentarily. You will have to go watch a video or go subscribe to a channel, like a video, and comment on it. I'll let you know what that is shortly. show you some more of the knives in the knife sale. Dun, dun, dun. Everybody knows that logo, the Atom Man. Which one's in here, you might be asking yourself. Boom. This is the Nimble third generation, third production. Ooh, man, it looks nice. I love these knives. I used to have this exact knife. I sold it to fund another knife, and I've regretted selling it ever since. I got the Nimble X, and I hated that knife. It was horrible. I recently got the Relative. I like the Relative. But yeah, the Nimble X was horrible. The one I had was. This knife was their best knife, in my opinion. I would love to see them do another run of these and have Bestech do them. Can you imagine if Bestech did this knife? It's the perfect size too, man. But this will be in the knife sale, by the way. There's some good ones this time, guys. I don't know the price on the Big Belly yet, unfortunately, Edge Factor. It will be fair. It'll be under retail. I can tell you that much. But I got to go over the pricing with some of these this week. We got a QSP, a premium QSP, a Penguin. Ooh, this could replace my size comparison Penguin, my budget one. Titanium Penguin. 154 cm. Beautiful. Great knives. Great knives. Guys, I don't have the pricing for any of these knives right now. I can tell you they will all be priced below retail. In some cases, well below retail, but they will all be below retail. So I'm just showing. I've still got to put the spreadsheet together this week for the knife sale and all that good stuff. So I do not know the prices of any of these at the moment, but they will be priced very fairly. That I promise. Where's me bug out at? Which Kaiser is in here? I don't even know. Oh, that's the puppy, the P2Y. So there will be a puppy. A strong D10 on this knife, but I like it though. It is snappy as hell. Yeah, Edge Factor. Everything's paid through PayPal, friends and family. And if you're new here, the way the knife sales work is on Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. The knife sale video will go live to channel members. They get first access to all the knives. And then exactly 24 hours later, Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern, it goes live to everyone else on YouTube. I've done several of these sales so far. They've all gone very well. All right, KME EDC off-grid knives. I don't think I've ever seen this one. Yeah, it's only PayPal. PayPal, friends and family is the only way to pay. If you don't want to use friends and family, I get it. But don't send payment with goods and services. It will be refunded to you. Wow, that's got a little weight to it. Ooh, look at that blade shape. You talk about ergonomic, man. That thing feels great in hand. Fantastic. D2. Can you reverse? I bet you I can reverse flick the crap out of this with that coated blade. Doesn't have a fuller, but oh yeah. Oh yeah. Easily reverse flickable. Yeah, I like this. And D2, but it's coated, so you know, if you're gonna get D2, that's the way to go. So that's another one. Oh, I can't believe this one is being sold, to be completely honest with you. I'm surprised this one's being sold. Killer, yeah, behind the edge, that's a killer blade shape. That'll be affordable too, very affordable. That's going to be more in the budget realm there, with it being D2. It was an off-grid Edge Factor. That was off-grid knives. But it was some kind of Cayman EDC off-grid knives. I guess Cayman is the name of this knife. I don't know. I got to do my research. Lifetime replacement guarantee. Trying to pull some Benchmade on us. But where do you get it replaced from? You have to get it replaced from China? All right, let's take a break here and make sure I'm not missing anything on the chat. Let's see if I can put the chat up to where you guys can. Let's see here. There, is that showing up on the screen for you guys? I don't know. So I normally stream through StreamYard, but it's just too much for me. I thought I'd try this and see if it was a little better. So this is the Best Tech. Oh, this is a mean Best Tech right here. A mean Best Tech. The Exploit. Got some fingerprints on there. Man, look at those grind lines. What a great knife. Talk about a pokey. Some serious pokey action there. Yeah, I love this knife. Todd Knife and Tool Design. They do such good looking knives, man. Whether it's through Best Tech or Wiha, their knives just look amazing. Yeah, it's in excellent condition too, minus the fingerprints. S35BN. It's very ergonomic. That's your favorite edge factor? I think my favorite's probably, I don't know, it's either the Roxy 3 or the Nixie. I like those two a little more than the Exploit because they're both a little smaller. That's the only reason. So that one's in there, going to be in there. Here's another one that I know you guys are going to be interested in, and I'm going to try to get a good deal on this one here. Let's check. ID, it was great. It was great. I came home after the sun came up. Thank you for asking, ID. I really appreciate it. F5.5. This one does not have the milling, which is awesome in my opinion, because this is a knife. If I had this knife would be getting sent off to Way of Knife. And man, it's a blank canvas. You could have them do whatever you want them to do in here. And they do some amazing work. These are some of the best knives out there in my opinion. Some of the best ergos. This is the first titanium one I've ever held. And honestly, I expect it to be a lot heavier than the micarta, but it's just a tad heavier. It's not that much heavier. I guess because of the titanium liners on this one. Oh, about cut myself. So F5.5 will be in the cell. Still a whole lot of cool stuff down there. I think those are some scales for something down there. Yeah, there's another whole stack of knives over here. These knives you're seeing aren't all that are in the cell. There's a lot more. So I'm just showing you some stuff that I'm excited about. Armas. What are these for? That's a paramilitary too, isn't it? Yeah, it's got to be a paramilitary too, right? Yeah, paramilitary 2 scales. Sweet. Hey, Dwayne. Hey, Todd. Dang Ross. Hey, Dang Ross. I don't know if any of you guys watch Goon Squad, but when I saw Dang Ross, it made me think of Dang Sauce. There's some barbecue sauce. Another Kunwoo, as you can see. This is going to be the first time I've been able to do this. This should be interesting here. This is the one that was sent in for the sale, right? That has the strong springs already in it. I have not swapped them over, and I decided I wasn't going to once I realized this one was coming in. This one still has the light springs in it. So there will be 2 of these pulsars available. I wonder if I haven't felt it with light springs yet, so let me do the heavy spring one first. I like the lighter spring feel better personally. How easy is that blade come? Oh, that blade comes out easy, very easy. Don't do any jumping around if you got it in your pocket with the light springs in it. This pocket clip, I'm sure, can be replaced with a Civivi clip or a Kaiser clip. The pocket clip's horrendous on these knives. It's just so dumb. So dumb. Why'd they do that, you know? And I've heard some people say this diamond texturing bothers them. It doesn't bother me at all. The only thing that really bothers me is that pocket clip. And when I choke up to the finger choil, this tab is just in my knuckle. It's not like hurting me, but if you were to have to do extended cutting in there, I could see it becoming a hot spot for sure. But no matter where I grab it, this damn pocket clip's stabbing me somewhere in my hand. It's terrible. It really is. What the hell were they thinking, you know? So, 2 pulsars. If you guys are just getting here, I am in portrait mode because I'm an idiot and have no idea what the hell I'm doing. So, and the only way I'm going to figure this live stuff out is to keep doing it, right? Just keep doing it. Eventually I'll figure out how to do all the stuff I need to know how to do. So another pulsar, 2 pulsars in the knife cell. What about this? What's this? I don't know if this is for the cell or not. I don't think that's for the cell. I'll show it to you though. I could be wrong, but I'm 99% sure this is not for the cell. Oaksworks. I don't even know the model of this number. Man, that jimping or that milling. Talk about traction. That's super good. I'm not sure the model of this one. It's M390. Good looking little user knife. It's got a fuller there, but man, can I even get to that fuller? It's so high up. Oh yeah, I can get to it. Yeah, I'd probably do better with my thumb, I bet. No, definitely not. It's so tight to the scale. You gotta really bend your finger up there to get to it. I don't think this is for the cell though. Keep that in mind, guys. This was sent in just for me to check out. I'm 99% sure of that one. Set that one off to the side. All right, here comes some more stuff. Got some more TwoSuns in. There's still some TwoSuns left from the last knife cell. Put this pulsar out of the way. This is the TS134. That's going to be a tepe design. I can already tell you that from looking at it. There we go. Stiff detent. Burlwood 14C tepe design. All right. Is Craig here? Did Craig make it? Or is that a different Craig? Did he or we were talking about his transparent penis knife decide to show up? Ooh, what TwoSun is this? TS385. Oh. Ooh, front flipper. Nice micro milling all throughout it. Hold on. Okay. Interesting design there. 14C, 28N, and the blade's still on that one. I hate they put that crap around the pivot trying to look like a damn Demco. You know? You're not Demco. We don't. For me, that ruins this knife. If they would have just kept their old style pivot, I would like that a whole lot more. Oh yeah, Craig, we were talking about your penis earlier. Your penis knife, that is. Your transparent penis knife. All right. And another TwoSun we're going to have here. Ooh, I've never seen this one either. Ooh, little guy. TS68. Look at that. Look how tiny that is. Can I front flip this little thing? Interesting little knife there. It's a 3-finger knife for sure. I mean, I can kind of catch the butt of the knife with my pinky, but not very much. M390 on this little guy too. Titanium frame lock. It's a good looking little knife. It's just definitely a 5th pocket knife. Yeah. Never seen that one before. That's a first for me. I thought I'd seen all the TwoSun knives. That's the first time I've ever seen that one. The milling's beautiful. Beautiful. Did a great job on it. All right, let me check the chat, see what I'm missing here before we move on and look at any more. There are more to look at. Plus, I need to get a sip of my body armor. Watermelon strawberry tonight. I normally do strawberry pineapple, but I was feeling a little frisky. Decided to try something new. It's pretty good. I still like strawberry banana better, though. If anybody in here that just got here knows how for me to get my iPhone out of portrait mode while streaming, I would love you long time. Love you long time. No sookie, but I'll love you long time if you can tell me how to do that. Choking on body armor. So there's that penis knife again. I got a couple. I've got a 3V one here and a AUS 10. I actually got to take this AUS 10 blade out and send it to Craig, and I'm trading him the AUS 10 blade for a 3V blade because he lives where it's extremely humid. He doesn't want to worry about the rust, so he's much better off with AUS 10. So where's that titanium? There it is. This is actually in the knife cell also. I want to feel the action difference because I already felt these two. I mean, this is good action. Don't get me wrong. Something's different about this, man. It's so freaking smooth. It is so smooth. I've felt a lot of 80-20.5s, and none of them have felt anything at all like this. It's like glassy, so glassy. He's doing something right. Maybe he polished the blade around the pivot or something. I don't know, man, but it feels so nice. Who's trying to get sponsored? Who sponsored me? Yeah, is that what's going on, Todd? Well, I'm on the iPhone, right? This is the first time I've ever done this. I had this bright idea, which I don't know why I didn't do it a long time ago. I can stream on my phone and look at my computer and keep up with the chat and everything so much easier. Only thing is I can't share my screen with you on my computer when I'm doing this. But if I'm doing a stream like this, I don't need to share my screen with you. So, is the stream? Yeah, I don't need to share my screen with you. So this would work so much better if I had this in actual landscape mode. But every time I try to turn it to landscape mode, I get an error message pops up on YouTube that says orientation locked. I did the swipe down thing on the iPhone and made sure the orientation's not locked on the iPhone. So whatever it is, it's locked in YouTube. I'll figure it out for the next one, though. This is the only way I'm going to figure out how to do this crap, you know, is to actually live stream and do it. But if you guys have been on the fence and you got this kind of money to spend on reblade by transparent knives, whew, do not even hesitate, because it's not just you're getting better still with perfect heat treat. The action's different in a much better way. I mean, it's so smooth. Yeah. You don't have to get a penis either. There's other, you can choose other shapes. I asked Craig why he decided to go with the penis hole. I don't know why he decided to go with the penis hole, but he went with the penis hole. Hold on a second. I got to do something real fast. Let's see here. There we go. There we go. Well, penis hole. For all of you saying, I cannot believe he did that to Craig's knife, rubbing alcohol, take it right off. He does polish it around where the bearings go. Man, It's truly impressive. It really is. It feels unlike. I've probably handled 1080 20.5s by now, I'd say. Somewhere between 5 and 10 of them. And this feels like, I don't know how to explain it. No, none of the others have ever felt anything remotely close to this. It's on another level. I wish Dimco would do it this way, right? Get it this smooth. Be amazing. So let's look at some more knives after I check the chat here, see what all I'm missing. I'll leave the penis out there for you to stare at, especially you, Heidi. Was it, Zachariah? You sold that or traded that, right? What'd you trade that for? I think you told me you traded that Damascus one. Lack of spear points in the collection. Sure, Craig, sure. What else did I miss here? Okay. This is so much better. I just got to get in landscape mode. This is so much better. Why didn't I do this a long time ago? Here's one that's in the knife cell. Bam. A lot of people hate this guy right now, though. So, just FYI. It's still a great little knife. Much better action and detent than the Field Duty 3.5. This is the Cup 3.0. Great detent on this knife. Great user, man. If you're a baller and you're spending this kind of money for a user, this one would be excellent. Such a good knife. Look at the way that spine of the carbon fiber side is. That's all solid carbon fiber also. It's not like that faux carbon fiber. Look at the fit and finish there. You can't feel that at all. Damasteel and zirconium slim pickings. I hear you, man. I hear you. Here's one that's in the knife cell. This is a big boy. If you like button locks and you like made in the USA, it's not a ProTech. It is a Spartan Blades Palos. Big knife, man. Aluminum scales. S45 VN. Very buttery smooth. Does have a little button stick. That could be fixed if you want to take the time and polish it. But look at that drop action. It's just like a controlled drop for a button lock, right? Where do you see button locks do that? I'm not holding that button. Watch. Get my finger off the button. Buttery smooth. All right, what else we got down here? We got another Kaiser here. Okay, I'm gonna put the penis away. You can all look again. Kaiser Mini Therium. Oh, another Elijah Isham design. Is this the carbon fiber? Yeah, look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. I have a feeling these are going to go up in value once they... I don't know if they discontinued them already or not. But, you know, since he passed away, especially his customs are definitely going to go through the roof in value. Very cool knife. I love the flipper tab on this one. I don't like flippers, but the way it's done, see where it's positioned up there? Now look at it. Where's the flipper tab? It's not in the way of the cutting edge. Right? You can still get down and chop, whatever you want to do with this one. S35 VN. Carbon fiber is beautiful. Blue titanium backspacer and pocket clip. Great knife. Great knife. Buttery smooth too. Buttery smooth. All right, what else we got down here? We have a budget Kaiser. Ah, is this what I think it is? If this is, you can't buy these anymore. I own one of these if this is what I think it is. It is what I think it is. The Raylight Special Edition. Oh, it's brand new. You look at the micarta. I'll show you how I can tell. Here's mine. Look at the difference between the two. No oils or anything on that one. This flipper tab is removable. I've taken mine off. Just FYI if you want to wear. Man, great knives. Great, great, great knives. I hate the flipper tab, especially on the Mini. It's just all in the way. I mean, you can't even get it past the detent ramp without moving your you gotta hit the lock bar, move over, and then force the blade down because it doesn't go far enough because the flipper tab hits your thumb. But all you gotta do is open it up and torque's in there and the flipper tab comes off. But yeah, this one's obviously new. You can tell by looking at that micarta. Good night, Alice. You gave your Theta to your son? Yeah. You gave him a ZT also, right? 0562, right, ID? One of your ZTs. I think that was the one. Hey guys, what's up? If y'all are new getting in here, sorry about the portrait mode. I have no idea what I'm doing, so figuring it out as we go here. Oh, the Guru. Kaiser Guru. It's just titanium, right? Yeah. Nice. Matt Deegan. I do not see many designs from him. Ooh, this one's buttery smooth too. Look at that. Oh, damn. Free fall. Almost got me. This has that, I don't know what you call this finish. It's kind of, I don't know. It's nice, whatever it is. Similar to Chris Reeves' finish on their titanium, right? Whatever you call this finish, feels, I don't know, powdery almost or something, but there's no powder on it. It's, all right. Here's one. Boom, boom, boom. Max Ace. Another black mirror. Great, great knife for the money here. M390 titanium frame lock, titanium everything. I mean, even buying them new, they're a great deal. Great ergos. Pretty good action. This one needs some lube on it, on the bearings, I can tell. There we go. I know these were sold out for a long time. They came back in stock, and then I don't know if they're sold out again or not yet. Here, this is an interesting knife. There's going to be a really good deal on this knife. Because this knife has been chopped. But in my opinion, it looks really good chopped. This is the Apex. By the way, worst pocket clip ever put on a knife. Absolutely the worst pocket clip. It's worse than the Pulsar, by far. By far. But, you know, if you're just buying it to fidget with it, it doesn't matter. This one has had the blade chopped to just under 3 inches. Sheep's footy blade now. The detent on their knives is just absolutely amazing. That detent nub thing he does. I can't remember what he calls it. Oh, there we go. Yeah. That pocket clip, man. Apparently some people have sanded this down and squared it off and makes it better, but man, what were they thinking? Especially on a knife this expensive. What in the hell were they thinking? It's so bad. There's no good way to grab it. It's impossible to find a comfortable spot with it. Here's one that's going to be the sell. This one's going to be another really good deal too, especially for the channel members. This is going to be one of the great deal knives. Peni, large swayback. This has the box. I had this one out to make a video with it, so this is going to be a great deal on this one. I can never do the over the top. or the, I don't know, some people call it a reach around. Yeah, can I reverse flick with that a little bit? Yeah, you can get it in there. Ugh. It's not meant to be reverse flip, keep that in mind. This is a front flipper, top flipper only, basically. Love that blade shape. These have been sold out for a long time. I can't remember the price on these originally. I think they were like $300, right in that range. This one's going to be a smoking hot deal. I do know the price on this one already, but I'm not going to say it yet. Can't say it yet. Here's one I got in. This is not for the sale, that I've fallen in love with. The Peni Bravo. My God. Just such good action on this knife. Especially when you're not under a camera. Yeah. It's a little heavy, but I could live with the weight. When you consider the action and the ergos, man, such a good knife. These are hard to come by too. I don't know why they don't make more often. Such a beautiful knife too. I'm going to be actually dyeing these scales black, like black, as black as I can get them. So they're already pretty dark just from oils, but I think they'll sand it down a little bit and it'll get a little darker for sure. I think you'll still see a little of the grain, but it'll be much darker than it is now. Is that backspacer copper or is it anodized? And is that pivot collar copper or is it anodized? I know it's not like anodized titanium. You can't get that color. Are those thumb studs copper too? I think they are all copper if I remember correctly. That probably explains a lot of the weight. If that's copper, solid copper. What else do we have here? I think that's about it that I have within reach. There's a lot more here, but that's all I have within reach. These are the ones that I was trying to get videos made for throughout the week to let you guys see what was going to be some of the stuff that's going to be in the sale. But I'm still going to make some of these videos, give you some close-up shots of these knives. And by the way, this one comes with the lefty clip if you're a lefty. And a child-proof box. I like their child-proof box much more than TRM's child-proof box. TRM's child-proof box is just adult-proof. This damn thing, I swear. That's what the Shadow came in. They don't do that with any. The Shadow is such an odd knife for TRM. They don't make anything for it. They send it out in a weird box. You don't get all the goodies like you get with the Atom and the Neutron and the Nerd. But my goodness, is it a good knife. So good. What an axis lock should feel like right there. All right, guys, I am going to give away one of my first 10 bit drivers. You will get a T6, a T8, T10, the bit holder, the bit driver. The bit holder is magnetic, and the bit driver is also magnetic. First edition I'm doing is silver and purple. The next one, well, I ain't gonna tell you. I'm gonna order some more because almost all of these are sold at this point. They sold pretty quickly. I'm gonna do a different color combo in the next one, and I'm also working on a completely different driver, by the way, guys. Working with the guy for a standalone driver. It's probably gonna be a little bigger than this, something a little bigger. Although this is what I like. This is perfect for me. I know a lot of people would prefer something a little longer, a little chunkier. So I'm going to be taking a look at a sample that's coming with the other 3 of these that are coming in Tuesday, I think it is, which I think those are sold already. I need to check. I think they're all sold out. You go check my email and my... Yeah, they're sold out. There's none left. Even the 3 that are coming in, they're sold. So, but I'm give you guys one. Sold 9, give away 1. So you get the driver, you get some doodads, and you get this stuff in here. You get a microfiber, purple of course, sticker, and sticker. And a little tube of lubricant, which I don't have within reach at the moment. So, And the way you're going to enter this giveaway to win this prize pack, I'm going to go post a link here in a second, and I'll pin it to the top of the chat in just a second. Let me get it ready. Give me a moment here, guys. I can't see the chat at the moment, so. All right, man, I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad. All right, here I come. I'm on my way back. What's up, everybody? If you just got here, I'm about to give away one of my first 10 bit driver kits. The other 9 are sold, so give away one, and I'm gonna order some more. I'm gonna go with a different color combination this time. There will be some purple involved, of course, but we'll figure out a different color. And I don't know, man. I'm kind of digging this look too. This one's mine. This was when I bought, you know, I didn't get to pick the color. I just bought what was available. With this, I'm working with the guy I can choose whatever colors I want them to be. And I want to say channel colors, but I think a lot of people like this Joker theme. Tell you what, if you're in the chat right now, this is 1. My color's purple and silver 1. This Joker theme is 2. Put a 1 or 2 in the chat for which one you prefer the most. Although I don't think I'm gonna go with that green on the next one. There's gonna be purple and something else, but I may do these 2 in the future. 2? Y'all like 2 better, huh? You like the Joker theme better? Hey, be honest. I want your honesty. Well, shit. I'm going with this color next. Y'all just made it easy on me. You made it easy on me. I'm not even gonna do the color I was gonna do. I'm just gonna get this. I'm ordering this one next. So this will be the next kit. All right, let me post that link, and I'll pin it to the top of the chat. You gotta go to that link, you gotta like that video, you have to subscribe to that channel and comment on that video, Blades and EDC. And before you go, don't go yet. Blades and EDC is all one word, no spaces. BLADESANDEDC, no spaces, no spaces at all, okay? I'll give you guys a few minutes to go over and do that and come back here. You'll have to leave this video, go there, come back here, and then we will pick a winner for one of the, actually, I'm gonna let the winner choose which one you want. If you're the winner and you like this one better, you can have this one. I'll give you this one. I've only used it for 2 weeks, so, and I'll use one of these. So you get the winner's choice. You pick, of course, I will give you the new bits. Those are used bits. I'll give you, these are all new bits. I'll give you the new Wiha bits with it. So, winner's choice. Get some of this stuff out of the way. Bam. Love this knife, man. God, I should have got one of these a long time ago. I want to get one for work. I think I'm going to get the G10 one because I sweat a lot at work and can't carry this wood, you know, when you sweat a lot at work. But the G10 would be amazing. Oh, you're welcome, Raya. Thank you, man. Thank you. Least I could do. So, let's see. I'm looking right now. He's at 306 when I was there with 12 likes. And how many people are in this chat in my video right now? 22? Okay. So we're going to get that number up. All right, 319. He's at 319 subscribers now. We got to get him to 320 at least, guys. Come on. Got to get to 320 at least. Call a friend. Dial a homie. 321. All right. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're going to wait a few more minutes. Make sure everyone has a chance to enter. Make sure you have to comment on that video, Blades and EDC. And I'm going to pick my phone up to do this drawing so I can show you my computer screen, because I can't share my, what I'm doing on my phone. So this one's going to be done a little differently. Can you enter for behind the edge? Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you win and you don't want, you can donate it to whoever you want to donate it to. So, yeah. You can DSKFS. You can do one of these right here if you want. Sure. Do something kind for someone. So, apparently, these all sold out quick, but I bet you if I do this color, they're going to sell even faster. I got to go talk to somebody after this stream. I know which ones to order next, so. And maybe with the first independent driver, the one I was telling you guys I'm working on with him, that I have a sample coming for, that it will not include the bit holder, the case. It'll just be a bit driver, right? A magnetic bit driver. The one I'm getting is not this color, but, you know, maybe I'll go with this. People seem to really like this Joker. Could do purple down here and the lime green up there, too. Could switch it around. Yeah. All right. Has everybody entered? Yeah, everybody entered. Anyone not entered and have no idea what I'm talking about? I gotta get some more body armor, guys. I don't normally talk this much, so. If you haven't noticed, I talk a lot when I'm nervous. And for some reason, some of you guys were around my channel in the beginning, and you know how nervous I sound just recording videos, right? I sounded so nervous. You could hear the trembling in my voice. That now recording videos doesn't bother me at all. Going live for some reason still causes me anxiety, man. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I'm getting better. I just got to figure out landscape mode. That will be the next stream, and I'm gonna do streams more often. All right, what time is it? What time it is? 9:25. We're going to wait till 9:30 to do the drawing. Oh, body armor. I love body armor, man. I've got grape over there. I've got strawberry watermelon. I've got cherry limeade. I've got strawberry banana. I love body armor. I have some that are just like this, and then I have some that are the energy kind with caffeine and complex B vitamins in them. Love these things. Yeah, body armor, if you're watching, you know, Mamba forever. You know. If you drink body armor, you know what that means. If you don't, you're probably like, what the hell is he talking about? Talking about a snake, the black mamba. Actually, Mamba forever could kind of resonate with this driver a little bit, if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Kobe. Yeah, Kobe, partial owner, creator of body armor. He started it with a couple other guys and a couple other athletes. Oh, I prefer the Para 3, 6-armed priest. I like the AD 20.5, don't get me wrong, but this is a better knife, in my opinion. Or even stock. This is a better knife, in my opinion, than the AD 20.5. Honestly, the AD 20.5 probably has a stronger lock, but the ergos, the action, the blade, everything about this knife is just designed, hold on, it's just designed to be used, you know? Where'd it go? You know, how much do I love the Para 3? A lot. This is the knife that's in my pocket most days at work. I do carpentry work, if you don't know that. You can see this one's seen a lot of love, So, love this knife. So good. And the more you use it, the better it gets. It just gets better over time. It ages like a fine wine. I mean, it seems like the steel gets better the more you sharpen it. The action continues to get better. It's on washers, so you don't have to worry about any grit getting in there, unlike the AD 20.5. It's on bearings. Fidgetability, I think this is just as good. I really do. But, you know, I don't know. I'm biased. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm a little biased with that question because I love this knife. I like this knife a lot, right? Would I think this would be a good EDC user at work? It would serve your purposes fine, but it's not like this will. Actually, if you're wanting a user, I'd say get the Para 3 lightweight. Honestly, I'd go with the lightweight. But if you want something to customize that you can, you know, do stuff like this with or whatever, go with the regular Para 3. But yeah, Para 3 all day, every day. Favorite knife, probably. Favorite knife of all. I'm trying to think if there's a knife I love more than the Para 3. I don't think there is. I really don't. I mean, I really like the bug out. I know a lot of people hate the bug out. I like the bug out. But I don't know, man. Yeah, Para 3 all day. But you will not be disappointed with an AD 20.5 either. So if you like the Shark-like thing, maybe you're a lefty. If you're a lefty, definitely go with the AD 20.5. Because it doesn't matter which hand you are, right? You're good to go either way. And yeah, it's just, you know, I don't know. I think the Para 3 is a better knife, but I do love the AD 20.5. You can't go wrong with either one. Plus, this one's made in the USA and costs basically about the same amount as an AD 20.5. Made in the USA. And this blade still, this S30V, and more than likely these days you're going to get an S45, which is even better. Some of the, I mean, this knife holds its edge through some shit that should chip the hell out of it, but it just holds its edge. It just keeps going, keeps cutting. Sometimes I sharpen it just because I feel like I want to sharpen it, but I really could just strop it and be fine. Yeah. Para 3 all day. All right. We got one more minute. If you are, yeah, my Manix 2, Greg. I love my Manix 2. It's touring the country at the moment, though. It's visiting other people. If you saw, I don't know if you guys saw my Manix 2 build where I put the AWT scales on it. My God, changes that knife so much for the better. Yeah, so much for the better. And actually, I have these scales here for the knife sale. These are AWT Para 3 scales. So I am going to install these, even though I'm going to sell this Para 3, it's brand new. I'm going to do a video and install these on it just so I can have a video showing how to install the AWT on a Para 3. And also, I just want to see what they feel like, because my next Para 3 build is going to be a lightweight Para 3, and I'm probably going to put the AWT scales on it. There aren't a whole lot of good options out there for the lightweight Para 3 for scales, but I just want to see what these feel like on the Para 3. If it's anything remotely close to the Manix 2, I know I'll love it. So, but if you're buying that Para 3, it will not have those scales on it, unless you choose to buy those scales. If you want to buy the Para 3 with those scales, let me know. I'll leave them on and send you the black G10 with it. And I don't know. No reason to take it apart twice if I don't need to. Yeah, Medenboss is titanium, Raya, and with a knife, I prefer lightweight, man. I want to go as light. I don't know if you've noticed. I kind of like carbon fiber. You know what I mean? You don't see a whole lot of titanium on my channel because I want the knife to be as lightweight as I can make it. Aluminum, carbon fiber does that, but titanium makes stuff heavy. So, especially like on a Manix 2, you put titanium on a Manix 2, it's already 5 ounces. With the G10, it's going to be 6 ounces, maybe, or over with titanium on it. And I actually had a Spyderco Schmock here with titanium on it, and it had Medenboss titanium scales on it. And I had, before I built mine, I had one here with carbon fiber scales on it. And clear, for me, carbon fiber all day. I don't want that extra weight. Like this Paramilitary 2 has titanium, right? This is a heavy-ass knife. I could cut this weight in half if I put AWT scales on this knife. I could cut this weight pretty much in half. If I took this titanium scales off and put AWT scales on it, guaranteed cut it in half. All right, it's time to do the drawing. So let me go open up the website to do the drawing. And then I'm going to have to move my phone over so you guys can see the screen so you know it's on the up and up. And, all right. All right. I'm going to have to disconnect, pick you guys up and move you around because I have no idea what I'm doing. So we're going to do this the old-fashioned way here. So here is the video. Zachariah that I copied the link from and put in the chat. I'm going to go over here, copy that link again. We're going to go to the random comment picker and paste that link in there. We are going to filter duplicate users. We are going to filter based on comments. And you had to put Blades and EDC with no spaces. I'm not going to hit go yet. I'm going to give you guys, because man, after that last one, I went and looked at the comments of some of the videos and liked them. And some of you put spaces in there. I'm like, oh no, they did spaces. If you didn't type it just like that, your comment will not be counted. Can be no spaces. So I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes here to go over. Actually, I'm going to give you a minute. Leave my video, go over there and fix your comment. Now, at the moment, guys, this is what I'm looking at, so I cannot see the chat. So if you're talking to me, this is what I see. I will, well, I want to keep this computer screen on there because I don't want anybody accusing me of people being lucky or anything, you know what I mean? I will give you some inside photos here of some knives. I'll keep the screen in your view, though, the whole time. So you know I'm not cheating and picking a winner. Here's some, talk about a great knife over here. This one. The Wiha Fin. My favorite Wii that I've ever held. Love this thing. The way that little plume action's going right there, it's just perfect for your thumb, especially when you're in that forward finger choil. So good. So good. All right. I'm picking the winner. I'm going to go look. I can't go look at the chat. I have to close this out and somebody will accuse me of something. So as you guys can see, filter duplicate users, filter comments based on specific text, Blades and EDC. Do some math. Get YouTube comments. 33 unique comments. All right. So here we go. Well, I'm back out so you can see it all. Don't want anybody. You know who you are. You know who you are. You should be ashamed of yourself or even accusations. Ugh, man, should be unsubscribe actually. Go away. Danny Sims, congratulations, Danny Sims. You have won the Bit Driver. Now I gotta go back to the chat and see which one Danny Sims wants. All right. All right, Danny, are you in here? Danny Sims? Danny, is he in here? Yeah, he is in here. Which one do you want, Danny? And you email me at bedcknifesale@gmail.com. But comment in the chat and let me know which color you want, though. And I'm going to go ahead and switch the bits over because if I don't do it right now, I will surely forget about it. Surely forget about it and give you my old used bits. So you want this one or do you want the Joker? You get all the other stuff with it and new bits no matter which one you pick. Because if you pick this one, then I'm going to use this one. All right, see, I'm watching the chat now and hitting my vape. I need nicotine. If you guys hear that in the background, actually you probably hear it loud and clear. Because I'm right by the microphone. But it is just nicotine, I promise. It's not the good stuff. Just nicotine. The Joker? I don't see the Joker. I see thanks, Jamie. I see thanks all. Joker, no joke. Okay, now I see it. Joker's yours. Let's go ahead and do this real quick while I'm thinking about it. Before you guys leave, I got to get something off my chest, right? You can buy 30 packs of Wiha T8 and T10 bits, right? They run about 20 bucks for a 30 pack, right? They only sell a 10 pack of T6 and they cost $20. Same price as the 30 packs. They do not sell a 30 pack. They only sell a freaking 10 pack and they charge you the same amount for it. And this is the one that wears out the fastest for everybody, right? Those bastards. Those freaking capitalist bastards. No, I ain't hating on them. You know, they make good stuff, so. You're vaping some yummy strawberry. I'm vaping vanilla custard at the moment, and it tastes delicious, delicious. With 3 milligrams of nicotine, the lowest you can get. So, Daddy, did you hear me about emailing me? Not at bladesandedc@gmail.com. Email me on the BEDC knife cell at gmail.com. I don't get any spam on that one. I don't use that email for anything other than knife cells. So, my Blades and EDC email is signed up with every website out there, and all the YouTube comments come through there, and it gets hectic in that email address. So much easier for me to see you. Good look and see if you sent. Not yet, but I'll get it. I'll get it. Man, these things are popular. My email, I don't have yet or sold. I got to get it. I think I'm gonna order 20 this time. I'm gonna do 10 of this color and 10 of the color at the bigger bit driver sample that's coming. Is order 10 for that. And this one also, this one is also a black case instead of the silver case, just FYI. So there's a difference there also. Yeah, my buddy Clay, man, he does a great job with these. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Yeah, I had somebody asking me questions about these. How do you anodize them to get that color? And I'm like, dude, they're not anodized. They're polymer, 3D printed. So they're not metal, except in here. This is metal, the important part, and magnetic. But the rest of it's a type of plastic, but stronger than plastic. It's like a polymer. I don't know science behind it. All I can tell you is I've been using this for a few weeks and it works fantastic. So one thing you will want to do with these occasionally is okay, are we back? All right, I'm back, I think. Told you guys I'm an idiot. You should actually have your phone charging while you're doing this, or your battery gets really low and it says shutting shit down. So the phone's plugged into the charger now. I was at 10%. I'm back. How many? Still 21 of you in here. You guys are awesome. You waited for me. You make me feel special. So, of those of you who are still here, which knives are you interested in for the knife cell? Anybody out there got their eye on something? See you later, Raya. Thanks for being here, man. I really appreciate it. The Nimble, Ida, you're interested in the Nimble? You're a member too. That may be one of the knives I can work out a deal on for the members. So, pair 3 for 6-armed priest. Yeah, that's a steal. 6-armed priest. You just want the pair 3, or are you going to want it with the AWT scales? Just out of curiosity. Because I do want to make that video, just so I have that video out there, because there were zero videos showing how to install the AWT scales on the Manix 2. My video is the only one on YouTube showing how to do it. So I don't know if there's one out there for YouTube yet or not, or for the pair 3 yet or not, but I want to make one and put it out there so people know how to do it. With the scales, okay. There'd be a good deal on the scales too. Let me show you something about these scales. These are lightly used. I mean, you really got to look to see that they were used. They'll be marked down because of that, though. There are a couple spots I could see. So I think it's on this one. Yeah, right there. I can see a little spot right there, but you really got to look to see it. Yeah, I'd say you'd be able to pick up this knife with these scales for probably the 160 range, somewhere in that range. That's less than the knife would cost to buy new, and it's new, literally new. It just came in my Max Nerd box, which I did not order. So, and they just canceled everybody's subscription. I guess it was too much for Brian to handle over there. So, yeah, I got to talk to the owner of these and confirm a price, but yeah, probably work out a good deal on that for you. That's channel member though, Sixth Arm Priest. That's the channel member price. I should have said that. That 120 for this is channel member price. It's not going to be quite that cheap in the knife sale. It'll still be a good deal, but it's not going to be that good of a deal. So just FYI. Not putting pressure on you or anything, but when I gave that price earlier, that was to channel members. So yeah, you have to be in the United States also, guys. Or if you are, I will ship to Canada, okay? I will ship to Canada, but you pay all shipping over $10. The price of everything includes shipping, the first $10. Anything more than $10, you have to pay the difference. Yes, it is S45VN. S45VN. And brand spanking new. Literally brand new. I've done nothing to it. It's still a little stiff out of the box. Haven't adjusted it, haven't done anything to it. You probably, if you saw my unboxing video for the video was titled, I'm Officially a Knife Nerd or something like that. That's this knife, which I just did last week. So another knife that is going to be a really good deal is the premium Kaiser Feist XL with the purple haze fat carbon and an updated titanium pocket clip. It will include the original pocket clip also, but I wanted, this is a premium knife and they sent a steel clip on it, right? So I wanted to put a premium clip on it. This is basically brand new also. These are 180 without the clip. This one will probably be 140 with the clip, so which is another still. That's channel member pricing. All right. Those who support me, I'm going to support you. You know what I mean? You guys are helping me. You guys make this a little more affordable. If I would show you guys how much money I spent on shipping last month, you'd probably want to throw up, honestly. Just shipping cost. I think it was almost $400 I spent on shipping last month. Shipping stuff around, I pass around groups and shipping stuff back and forth with people, and it's like almost $300 and some dollars. So yeah, Capes, 140 will be channel member pricing on this new Feist XL with the titanium clip. If you don't want the titanium clip, I'll knock $10 off of it. I'll keep the clip. I'll use it on another knife and change the color. Yes, six arm priest. There will be 80-20.5. That titanium one, the premium one. Those are $375 new. I don't have the price on that one yet, though. I got to talk to the seller and confirm the price. I do not know the price on that one yet. It will be below retail, though. That much I can guarantee you. But I don't know if that's going to be when I can get a special deal on for channel members yet. Probably so, because it's a pretty cool guy that's selling it. So probably so, but I can't guarantee it at the moment. So I don't even know the price at the moment. But it will be less than $375. That much I can tell you for sure. I'm surprised more people aren't asking about this thing. I'm shocked that people aren't asking about this shadow. These are so hard to get. I thought, part of me was thinking, man, if I sell this, I'm gonna sell this for like $275, right? They're $290 to buy them new, but you can't buy them. You got to be lucky to buy one, right? And then on the secondary, people are selling them for $350 to $400, and it's like somebody's just gonna buy it and mark up and make money. And that's really not what I'm trying to do with this. Is I could do that myself, right? Easily. I'd much rather someone buy it that wants it, that has been chasing this knife and they want to own it, right? I don't want someone to buy it to turn around and resell it and make money off of it, because that defeats the entire purpose of giving you guys a good deal, you know? Because honestly, I could just do that myself, or the seller could do that themselves, right? But, they help support the channel by sending their knives here. Oh no, we're getting blurry on the iPhone? That's not good. Are we frozen again? The exploit and the f5.5. Why are we so blurry, man? Yeah, I don't have the price on those yet either, but they'll be good. Oh, that was just me that was blurry on my computer. Never mind. Ignore me. I'm an idiot. I don't have the price on those yet. I'm gonna have those price. Something else. This sounds like a like I'm trying to tell everyone to become a channel member, and in a way I am, you know, because that helps to support the channel. But channel members are also on the email list, so they get emailed the spreadsheet of the knives that shows the make, the model, the blade steel, if there's anything wrong with it or anything changed on it, like scale changes or anything like that, the price, and all that. So they get that spreadsheet emailed to them ahead of the knife sale. So they have time to look at it and say, okay, I want this, I want that, I want this. And then they also get, you know, access to the knife sale 24 hours in advance. So most of the more popular stuff, like I'll be honest, this pair of 3, it'll be sold by Saturday at 6 p.m. It'll be sold before it goes live on YouTube, guaranteed. So this is not a knife sale. This one, I love this thing. If you don't have one of these, you got to get one. For $50, such a great knife. So good. Here's another one that's in the knife sale. I didn't even show this earlier. I forgot. Hinder XM18 3.5 inch with a BGM regrind with a hollow grind, by the way. Hollow grind. Added has the what do they call this finish? Battle. I don't remember. The black and titanium with the gold or bronze looking hardware, and on this side has tried to go for a blue to kind of match the scale, but the original sleeves are included with the knife. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So it has the original, these pieces right here that are gold on here, raw titanium, haven't been anodized, and screws that haven't been anodized, and the over travel stop that hasn't been anodized. But these are all titanium, so you know you can make these whatever color you want. So it has added hardware, and it's the tri-way pivot, so it has all the other bearings and washers and stuff in there with it. It has had a little light use, but man, if you're buying this knife is meant to be used, right? I could see it's been lightly used, very lightly used, but it's not been used hard at all. I love this knife, but it's too big for me, man. The 3 inch is perfect for me. This 3.5 for a medium-sized hand, it's just too big. But the ergonomics on the hinders are just next level. They really are. I used to hate the way they looked until my friend Craig sent me one. And as soon as I put it in my hand, it all made sense. I was like, that's why it looks like that. I also used to hate the way this knife looked. I thought this was an ugly knife, the pair of 3. Now it's probably my favorite knife because how good it is in hand. It is just designed to be used, right? It's not designed to be flashy and, you know, it's not designed like this. Yeah, you can use this knife, but this knife wasn't designed for use first, right? It was designed for the aesthetic first. And it does look good. It's a good looking knife. Obviously, they didn't give a shit about use or they wouldn't use that damn pocket clip. You know, it was all about looks. Will it cut shit? Sure, it'll cut shit. You cut shit for an hour, is your hand going to be hurting? You're damn right it's going to be hurting. I could cut shit all day with this knife. My hand won't hurt a bit anywhere. Same with this one. Not a bit anywhere. I'd be surprised if I go through 15 minutes of cardboard with this before I was bleeding from the pocket clip, and probably a couple other spots. But, you know, if you're not buying your knives to hard use them and you're just buying them to collect them and play with them, yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Knives weren't designed for that, right? These are designed to be users. Although I've got a pair of 3 here that I don't use at all, right? Don't use it all. Just use it for channel size comparisons. This pair of 3, I beat the shit out of it. Day in and day out. It just keeps going. J Hall, that pocket clip does not bother you? Is that what you're telling me? That pocket clip's fine for you? I find that hard to believe. I've had 2 of them sent in for the knife sale and they just got dropped. People hate the pocket clip. And, you know, I'm not going to sell the knife and not tell people that the pocket clip sucks, because honestly, the pocket clip sucks. When you're holding a normal grip, it's stabbing me right here. When I choke up to the choil, it's stabbing me even worse right there. That pocket clip is horrendous. Horrendous. I don't see how any hand could not feel that pocket clip. It's so bad. So bad. The only pocket clip that's worse than that pocket clip that I know of, that I am aware of, I'm sure there are a lot that I don't know about, but this is the worst pocket clip ever put on a knife right here. I'm going to show it to you. You ready to see it? Some of you already saw it. This one on this Sharp by Design Apex. The worst pocket clip design ever. At the top of the knife right there with that tip, it just digs in much worse than the Pulsar. It's so bad, so bad. And the sad thing is they had to know it before they sold it to everybody. They knew it before they sold you this $350 or $375 knife. They knew it sucked, and they sold it to you anyway. Bastards. And the thing about this one is a 3D milled Civivi clip, I can almost guarantee you will fit this knife. So it's an easy fix. And they're on Amazon for like $10. You get 2 of them. Titanium pocket clips on Amazon. 2 for $10 or something like that. I can almost guarantee you. You want to find out? I have one here. I have to take it off. Craig, are you still in here? I know we don't care. I know we won't care. This, I guarantee you this clip will fit that knife. Let's find out real fast. Yeah. Damn, it's a long screw. That's what she said. It just keeps going and going and going. What's going on here? Why does that top screw is not cooperating? The bottom screw is pretty much out. Okay, well, I'm glad I did this because, yeah, that's a T6. That top screw is just spinning and spinning. Okay, you just got to put a little pressure on it, then it'll let go. All right. We definitely want to reuse those screws because we want to make sure we have the same thread pattern. We don't want to use these screws. Let's see if this Civivi clip fits it. Because honestly, if the pocket clip wasn't as bad, big, pretty decent knife. It really would be. All right, let's see if this fits. I can almost guarantee this thing's going to fit. Well, let's check the hole pattern, see if they line up. Actually, that's not going to fit. It doesn't seat. I don't think this is a regular Civivi clip, though. Craig, which knife did this clip come off of? Yeah, this one will fit. But that regular thin, I don't have one of those regular little thin Civivi clips here that they sell on Amazon. It'll fit in that milling pattern right there. But the whole pattern definitely lines up. But this one is too wide to go inside where they've milled the scale out. But that Civivi clip, oh, here's one. That's it right there. That one will fit. All right, we'll put that one back on that. Here I am taking all Craig's knives apart in front of him. He's cringing as we speak. I'll re-Loctite these screws, Craig. This is the one I'm talking about. This is the titanium clip they sell on Amazon. made by Civivi. I think the last time I checked, you get a 2-pack for $10, which is a really good deal. All right, let's see if this one fits down in there. Hell no, that one doesn't fit either. Too wide for that milled out pattern. Yeah, it just won't slide all the way down in there. This little area here is a little thinner on that one than it is on this one. And this feel identical. They feel perfect, actually. It should fit. The screw holes line up perfectly. But it just does not want to go in that groove all the way. It may go in there if you give it a little force, but this is not my knife, and I do not want to damage it, so I'm not going to press too hard. Yeah, it's not going to fit. I see what it is. See how the bottom of this clip is square, more square, right? Not round like the top. This milled out area on this scale is rounded. It's not square. That's what I'm hitting. That's why it won't go in. So that's a Civivi clip. No, that's a Kaiser clip. This is Kaiser Feist. What am I talking about? I think the Civivi clip's thinner. I just don't have one here to show you. I wish I did. I'm looking around all the knives. All these knives here, there's not a single Civivi clip here. I guess it would be the same width as this clip, I think. No, it's thinner than that. Damn it. Oh, I got a Wiha Banter over there. I need to see which clip it has on it. It's for the knife cell. That would be the right size, I think. Same size as that Civivi clip I'm telling you about. All right. Let's put these clips back on first. Shave it a little. Yeah. Craig, did you tell me, I wasn't looking at the chat, which knife did you take this clip off that you put on your Esprit? I know this is not the original Esprit clip, so. Yeah, even this one's kind of a little bit different, huh? Yeah, you get the same thing going on here, right? So how did you make, I see how you made that work now. You had to use longer screws. Or the screws just happened to be long enough. All right, let's grab this Wiha Banter here. By the way, this Wiha Banter has scales on it from something composites. You guys know who I'm talking about. And in the knife cell, there's also a set of those scales, Unlock Composites. These are for the Kaiser Mini Sheepdog here. They'll be in the knife cell, but this one, actually no, I think they sold the Banter like this, but there are some Unlock Composite scales for the Mini Sheepdog that will be in the knife cell. Yeah, that's the right shape clip. That is the right shape. The titanium clip they sell on Amazon will fit this knife. So will this clip fit the Pulsar is the question. It's rounded at the bottom, so I think it will. I think it's going to be a perfect fit, actually. But we don't want to use those screws. Yeah, that's going to be a perfect fit. Lines up perfectly. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Look at those screw holes. Let me grab a flashlight. Perfect fit. They line up perfectly. So the Civivi clip will fit the pulsar. So you don't have to stab yourself in the hand every time you grab this knife. You'll be all right. Because it is a good looking knife, man. That's one thing I'm going to say about it. She is a looker. She is so fine. So fine. And if you weren't here at the beginning of this video, this live stream, at the beginning I had two of these out. One has the heavy springs in it and one has the light springs in it. And surprised myself that I preferred the lighter springs. This one has the heavy springs in it. I'll pull out the other one in a minute and show you the difference if you're interested. Because I know a lot of people want to buy this pulsar, or these two pulsars. But the people selling them, I guess they just didn't want to deal with swapping a pocket clip out. Actually, I know one of them, at least one of them did not like this diamond texture, the way it felt in their hand. And the springs. They're like, dude, a knife should not come to me and I have to, you know, change it to make it function properly. You know what I mean? It should, at that price point, it should just work. You shouldn't have to take the knife fully apart. And apparently disassembling the pulsar and swapping the Omega springs is not the easiest thing to do, from what I've heard. I haven't done it myself yet, but kind of what I've heard other people say. But yeah, so here's the other pulsar. And there's no way to mix these two up, that's for sure. Heavy springs, see that bounce? Has that cheap Chinese axis lock feel to it with the heavier springs. Lighter springs, buttery smooth. But don't be jumping around with this knife in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? That blade comes out pretty easily. And with the heavier springs, that's not an issue. But it just doesn't feel smooth, you know? But then you can get something like the tried and true, many people say overpriced, Benchmade bug out. Buttery smooth. And it won't, well, if I shake hard enough, it'll fly out. But I'm really shaking as hard as I can possibly shake it. It's not going to bounce open in your pocket, right? This one here, man, you be careful if you're carrying this thing with this isn't actually, you know what? The more I start to think about this, it's unsafe to be sending this knife out to people. It takes very little for that blade. I'm barely shaking that knife. Barely. Just barely. That blade's coming out. So, yeah, even though I like the action better, put the heavy springs in it. Put the heavy springs in it. Because I'd rather, these springs will lighten over time with use and break in. But this is actually unsafe to carry in your pocket. It really is. For the blade to fly out that easily, yeah, very unsafe. So I agree with you, Six Arm Priest. Bug out is not worth $180 today. It really isn't. It really isn't. Bitchmade's going to have to come up. Well, the thing people, well, let me take that back. The thing people forget with Benchmade, the one thing they look at the materials, the S30V, the plastic scales, and they're like, man, it just costs way too much. It doesn't make sense, right? When I can go buy, if you pre-ordered these, or actually you can go buy the G10 variation of these for the same price as a plastic with S30V bug out, right? Made in China, made in the USA though. But the one thing most people don't ever bring up is that lifetime warranty, and it's a good warranty. You break your blade, damage your blade, send it to Benchmade. If they can't fix it, they give you a new blade. All you pay is shipping, right? So one-way shipping. Ship it to them, they pay the shipping back. They will replace your blade or whatever else you break for the lifetime of this knife, for the rest of its life. It's meant to be a one-and-done knife. That price Benchmade charges factors all that in there, right? I could break the tip off this blade right now, ship this to Benchmade, and they'll send me they'll send me this knife back with a new blade on it, right? Spyderco's warranty, it says it is, but I've dealt with Spyderco. They're not good. I'll be completely honest, they're not good. I'll show you something. This is the Sage 1, Spyderco Sage 1. I was on a backpacking trip and had this knife with me. It was digging in a log, just digging in a log, playing around with it. The tip broke off, right? And it broke off. You can kind of, I reground this a little bit. I still need to do more to it. It's not quite to a point yet, but that's where it broke off. This blade was, actually, here you go. Here you go. Here's a Sage 5. Pretty much the same shape. You can see how much of the tip I broke off, right? I took pictures, and keep in mind, this was years ago. I took pictures, sent it to Spyderco, told them what I was doing, and they're like, it sounds like you were prying. And I'm like, no, I was not prying. I was digging into a log and carving into a log by a campfire, and the freaking tip broke off. Again, this was in, when would this happen? 2000, probably 2010, right around 2010. A little after that, a little before that, somewhere in that area. And apparently back then Spyderco wasn't doing their heat treat as well. And that's when I dealt with their warranty service, and they basically said, you can ship it to us, but if we look at it and determine it's something that you used the knife inappropriately and caused it to break, we're not going to replace it. And I never sent it to them. I was like, screw you guys. And for 13 years, well, 12 years, I refused to buy a Spyderco knife after that. I was pissed. I was seriously pissed off. And, but then I started reading that they were doing better. That's the light one. That they were doing better on their heat treats, and now they've pretty much got the best heat treats in the game, right? They're the best out there. Other maybe transparent knives, but as far as big companies, they're the best. But I haven't tried to use their warranty recently. But I have talked to people that have used Benchmade's warranty, and no questions asked, man. Just send it in. If they can't fix your blade, they'll put a new one on it, ship it right back to you for the rest of its life. So that $180 includes that. You could need 3 new blades in the next 20 years, right? If you're not a knife collector, not buying constant knives, you're buying one knife and you want to buy one and be done with it, yeah, it makes sense for that person. And you're buying made in the USA, so that's always been a benefit also. Yeah, I love the bug out. I've got a couple now, Craig. Thanks to Craig, actually. Craig's the reason I used to hate the bug out. I got a bug out as a gift years ago, and it was flexible, and I didn't like it. And then once I felt one that had been modified, I completely changed my tune on the bug out. Once you put different scales on it, it becomes an entirely different knife, for the better. Now, should you have to do that? No. Should they stop using that plastic FRN or GRN or whatever the hell it is they're using? Yes. There's no reason they shouldn't use something a little sturdier, some G10 or something. I mean, at that price, I don't see why they couldn't use carbon fiber or aluminum, right? The aluminum bug out, that's M390 though. I think it's $230. And then the carbon fiber one, I think it's $280. But those are more premium stills, so. One and done EDC fixed blade. See, I'm not a fixed blade guy. 6-arm priest, buy the pair of 3. Buy the pair of 3. Buy it twice. Buy it twice. Yeah. I can't say the warranty is going to be that great, but honestly, the pair of 3 is a much more sturdy, thicker blade stock. It's a stronger knife. The odds of you damaging the pair of 3 now with the way they're doing their heat treats versus a bug out, I guarantee I think a pair of 3 with steady use, like if I were using a bug out the same way I use this pair of 3, I would have probably already gotten a new blade for it. This pair of 3 has been through hell. And just keeps going, man. Keeps going. So. Are you talking about Benchmade 6-arm priest, where you get the big discount for veterans or active military? Oh, dang, Ross. So the X tile's the same way. I actually had an X tile here. It was like that. With one of my, I think it may have been the first knife sale I ever did. I had the X tile, and it felt great, right? The action feels great. This is the heavier spring one, but the one I put away without, it feels great. But then you realize how easy that freaking blade will fly out. It's not safe to carry in your pocket. Not safe at all. And you got some serious arteries and other hardware down there that could take some serious damage. So I would not carry that knife in my pocket with those light springs in it. Not a chance. Yeah, I know Benchmade is. Craig is a vet and gets good deals on the military basis. So for Benchmade knives, actually, you can do it through their website too. You can go in and order a knife through their website and get really good deals. All right. Buck 110, 1984. Sent it in for this year. Yes, that's amazing, man. So Buck has a good warranty too, huh? I've thought about getting that Buck 110 auto. I'm not really interested in the. My dad used to have one of the old Buck 110 backlocks. Had it for years, and I think he probably still has the damn thing, to be completely honest with you. But yeah, I'm just not really interested in it. But the nostalgia of that look, and then to have the functionality of it being automatic, something about that, I kind of like it. Speaking of automatics in the knife cell, here's the Microtech die rack. Nice little dagger. Both edges sharpened. This will be in the knife cell also, by the way. So lightweight. This is bug out weight here almost. One of their smaller OTFs that I'm aware of. I know they make the little exoset thing, the little, almost like a money clip knife, but this one, man, this one's nice. Nellis AFB in Vegas. Oh, the Nellis Air Force Base in Vegas. Oh, you're active. Oh, thank you for your service. Thank you very much. Jay Hall, the Bit Driver set sold out. That was the one I did for the giveaway was the last one. The other 9 sold almost instantly. So, but I'm going to get some more, and I'm going to sell some more. And I'm going to go with, I mean, these sold out instantly. These, the color I chose, more my channel colors. But I did a poll in here earlier to see if people would prefer this color combination. And it won overwhelmingly, like 95% to 5%. So I think I'm going to go with this set next, this color combo, the Joker theme. Maybe I can even get some Joker stickers made. That would be pretty sweet, huh? But yeah, I'm going to talk to him about getting more of those. Yeah, I was in the Army for 4 years. I was stationed at Fort Bragg. This was from 1994 to 1998. I was stationed at Fort Leonard Wood for basic and AIT. Then I went to airborne school at Fort Benning. And then I spent the next 3 years plus at Fort Bragg. And I would have re-enlisted, but I applied to go to Hawaii or Germany, and I got neither one. They told me I had to stay at Fort Bragg, and I was like, nah, I'm out. I'm done. I've had enough with Vietnam. I'm out of here. Yeah. Yeah. Part of me looks back on it, and I, especially talking to Craig, he's retired military, right? He's not just a vet, he's retired. He's getting that money coming in every month. I'm like, man, I should have just stayed. I should have stayed. It'd been so nice. You could basically have a full pension and everything coming in every month and start a new career and get another one. Especially, I joined at 18, right after high school, like 2 weeks after I graduated high school. Okay, okay. I was 307th Engineering Battalion, combat engineer at Fort Bragg. 5 years to go for your 20. Hey, 6-arm priest. I like the way you think. Remember that standalone driver I was talking about earlier? It's going to be a little bigger than this. It won't come in a kit. It's just going to be a driver. It's going to be black and purple. For those of you who've stayed around this long, it's black and purple. He's making it just for me to check it out. And we can do some different milling. It's not really milling, it's printing. We can do some different patterns and stuff. So I figured out exactly. I need to talk to him about what all the options are. It'd also be pretty cool to put like BEDC in here somewhere. I don't know if that can be done, or I don't know, some kind of logo. Oh, that won't fit with that in there. All right, guys, what time is it? It's 10:21. I'm going to have to end this stream because I got to get up at 6 a.m. And thank you all so much for being here. Congratulations to you again, Danny. I'll get your stuff packed up either tonight or in the morning and drop it off at the post office tomorrow. I got a bunch of others to drop off also. So Cheyenne, Wyoming. Oh, you must have been in there. Oh, yeah, Joe. Joe was in the Air Force. I told you my dad was stationed up there in North Dakota guarding the missile silos. He was in the Air Force. He was an MP in the Air Force. And he was up there guarding the nukes, basically. Said it was hell, so hated it. Especially in the winter, he hated it. So, all right, guys, thank you all so much for being here. I really do appreciate your support. I am going to be ordering some new drivers, more drivers. These are sold out already. I didn't know how well they would do, so I didn't want to order too many and waste too much money if people didn't want them. But apparently people like them, so yeah, I'll get some more, and I'll let you all know when they're available. I'll also be, just to throw this out there before I end the stream, probably going to be Tuesday. There will be a members video going over some special pricing for some of the knives for knife sell for channel members. And the spreadsheet that'll have all the knives listed and the pricing and everything will go out to channel members probably Wednesday. If you are a new channel member, I need you to email me, and so I can add your email address to my email address, my email list, because I have no other way to send you that spreadsheet. I used to do it on Patreon, but excuse my language, fuck Patreon. All right, fuck those people. So not going to deal with Patreon or give Patreon any money. So the only way I can do it now is to email it. So if you're a new channel, all right, I think we're back. All right, so I don't know where that froze at, but I'm gonna start over with what I was gonna finish with. I'll be releasing a members only video on Tuesday that'll have a list of 5 or 10 knives. I'll show them to you, and the member pricing for those knives. They're going to be the more sought after, more expensive knives with the special pricing. I showed you some of them tonight, but there are others also. I will also, if you're a new member, channel member, I need you to email me so I have your email address so that I can put you on my email list and send you the spreadsheet for the knife sale. I send the spreadsheet out that lists every knife, the make, the model, the blade steel, the scale material, if it's been modified at all or anything, if it's brand new, and the pricing. I send that out to all channel members ahead of the sale, so they, you have advance notice what the pricing is going to be and everything. Now that spreadsheet will have the regular pricing. The member pricing thing is just going to be something I have to do differently. So, if you're a channel member and you don't, you know what I mean, makes sense. And the knife sale will go live to channel members Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern, and then it will go live to everyone else on YouTube 24 hours later, Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern. There'll be a lot of really cool knives in there. You'll be seeing some of them in videos this week. I'll be doing short little videos to show you a few knives at a time that are going to be in the knife sale. And I think that's about it. And I'll have new bit drivers soon. Probably take a couple weeks to get them, but I'm going to go with the Joker bit drivers. Stickyville. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for being here. Have a great night, and I'll see you all on the next one.